Welcome back to the channel. After I did the Anker SOLIX review, I found out that the integration in Home Assistant isn't that easy as it seems, and that is why I am making this video to show you step by step how it's done. We start by going to Hacks, search for Anker SOLIX, and click on the integration. Then we choose to download and click on download again. Then it might look nothing happened, but it's downloaded, and let's go to settings. Go to devices and services and choose to add integration. Here we search for Anker SOLIX again and then click on it. To make this work, we have to add a second account to our family so we can use both accounts, one in the app and one in Home Assistant. In the background you can see how you do this in the app. We're going to invite members to our family, put in their email address and press on invite to send them an email. They will receive a notification, and when you create an account with that email address, they accept it, you get a notification that they are joined, and you can use that email in this configuration. We have to do it this way because the Anker SOLIX API does not allow you to use your account parallel for the app and the API. Meanwhile, in the background, don't forget to accept the usage terms and conditions. Then we get to the settings of the API. You can change the update interval and stuff like that, but I'm not changing it. I'm accepting it the way it is. And when we're done, we press submit. Here we see 4 devices are created, and you can assign different areas to them. I'm not going to assign any areas. I'm going to click skip and finish. Now when we go to the overview, we can see the Anker SOLIX P1 Meter and what it registers, and we can see the other devices and all the entities they created. Since all the devices are created, let's go to the Energy tab and try to add the battery. Here we find out we are missing something. So now we have to create some template sensors. Go to Settings, Devices and Services, and then go to Helpers. Then we click Create Helper. Then find and choose Template. Next we select Sensor. Then we start by giving it a name. Then in the state field we fill in the code. You can pause the video and type it, or you can go to my Patreon page and copy it. Then the unit of measurement is the W of watt, and the device class is power. For state class we choose measurement, and in the device I select the Solarbank 3E2700 Pro. After this we click submit, and our first template sensor is done. Now we are going to create the second template sensor. We do this the same way as the first template sensor, and in this code we are using the first template sensor to determine how much power is going into the battery. The unit of measurement is also watt, and the device class is also power. The state class is measurement, and we're also gonna bind this to our device. Then press submit, and the second template sensor is done. And the last template sensor will be battery power out. We do the same things like we did for the first and the second template, and the difference in this code is that we're using the first template to determine how many power is going out of the battery. The unit of measurement is also watt, and the device class is also power. The state class is measurement, and we're also gonna bind this to our device. After this we're gonna press submit again, and this template sensor is also done. Now let's check in the integration if the sensors are working, and it seems like they do. To be able to use those values in the energy dashboard, we have to create some integral sensors. So we go back and create an helper. integral sensor and give it a name. Metric prefix is kilo and time unit hours. For input sensor, we select the P1 meter and in this case the grid import. Then we select the left Riemann sum and for precision we choose 2. After this we click submit and then the power to home integral sensor is done. Next we're going to create the power to grid sensor and we choose the same options. Only this time we use as input sensor the grid export from the P1 meter. Then again left Riemann sum and precision 2. Then press submit and also this integral sensor is done. Next integral sensor is the PV input on the Solarbank. Again we use the same values as the other integral sensors, only we use as input sensor the solar power from the Solarbank. I am using the total solar power, but you can also make sensors for each PV input. And then after we select the right input, we're gonna choose the left Riemann sum again and precision 2. Press submit and this sensor is also done. Now the second to last integral sensor, power battery in. Same values as before, but as input sensor we're going to use the second template we made for the battery power in. And when we finish up this sensor, don't forget to like this video and please consider to subscribe. And then we come to the final integral sensor and that's the power battery out. Everything is the same as before. We give the name, use kilos, hours, and then use as the input sensor the template sensor we made before, the power battery out. To finalize the last sensor, we choose left Riemann sum, precision 2, and we press submit. Now let's check if they're all there, and you can see all the sensors have been made. Now it's time to configure the energy dashboard. We go to the energy dashboard and we choose energy configuration. For the energy dashboard we made 5 integral sensors. My electricity grid is already set up, but in the top option we choose the Anker P1 power to home, and after that you can choose to track or do not track the costs. In the return to grid we choose the Anker P1 power to grid sensor, and you have the same options to track or do not track the costs. Again, I'm cancelling these because my electricity grid is already set up. Then for the solar panels, we're going to add the sensor, the total of the solar panels connected directly to the solar bank. And next we can choose to forecast production based on the location of our house. And when we press save, we get the message that there's no data available. This will disappear later. Finally, we get to the home battery storage. For the option energy going into the battery, we choose the integral sensor Anker battery in. And for the input energy coming out of the battery, we choose the integral sensor Anker battery out. Press save, and also the message, there's no data available yet. And now when we go back to the dashboard, in my case you can see that the battery is added. If you see in one of my previous videos, I also made a power flow card, and we're gonna add the battery to this power flow card as well. You press edit, go to battery, and here we have some different options. We're gonna do consumption, but we're gonna use the template sensor, and on the screen you can see me make a big mistake. Battery in on consumption and battery out on production. This has to be reversed, so it's battery out on consumption and battery in on production. And then on the input state of charge, we choose the state of charge of the solar bank to see what percentage of battery capacity is in there. And then you can play around with all the different settings. I usually only do the color dynamically, then give it a name, do the colors and press save. And then again, if you appreciate my work, please like this video and consider to subscribe to my channel. And after this we are done. Let's take a look at the results. And this looks good. Be aware that it takes time to build up your data. Now it's time to conclude this video and say thanks to my Patreons. Please like and subscribe. You would really help my channel out. Different ways to help my channel out are in the description below. I thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next.